Hello, vinyl community. Welcome back. This is HubTunes. I am Mike, and this is an episode of Get Off My Turntable. I've been working from home a lot in the last couple of months, which is not normal for me. And it's taken a while to get used to, but one of the great things about working from home is I get to play records. I've been playing a lot of records and digging deep into like the older stuff that I have. And it's been great. It's been really rewarding. A lot of these records I haven't listened to in, it's probably been a few years, some of these. So it's great. Awesome to get to. So in this series, I show you 5 records that I have been listening to like crazy. The first one is this incredible album, which I had not listened to in a very, very long time. This is Andrew Bird's Armchair Apocrypha. Spelling that right. Great album. Probably his most complete. Definitely my favorite of his records. I do like Are You Serious? That's a pretty good record. But this has always been my favorite. This is actually the album that turned me on to Andrew Bird. If you don't know him, he's the guy who whistles. He whistles a lot through songs. He plays the violin. I've seen him live, probably 4 or 5 times. I just saw him actually a couple months ago, and he was wonderful, absolutely terrific singer, songwriter, musicianship, everything. This guy's the real deal. Saw him a couple years ago down at South by Southwest. He was terrific down there. I've seen him open for Wilco. I've seen him play with Wilco, come out on stage and play a little violin and whistle along to a bunch of Wilco songs. Really cool, really interesting artist. This is Andrew Bird. The next 2 are kind of, technically you're getting 6 records with this one. I've been listening to this a lot. I kind of discovered this guy maybe about 3 or 4 years ago. His name is Tommy Guerrero, and this is his most recent record, I believe. He may have a new one out. I'm not sure. This was 2020. It is called Sunshine Radio. And great artwork, isn't that cool? He is an instrumentalist, guitarist. This one is a little quieter, a little more laid back, kind of just mellow grooves. He's a terrific guitarist. I wouldn't say he's not a screeching guitarist, but he's got a little jazz in him, but he also has a little, kind of that 50s rockabilly sensibility, if that's a thing. Really interesting artist. I really like him. And this is another one of his records that I've been listening to a lot. This is the one that turned me on to him. This is called Perpetual. This is the one that has a lot more, it's more surf rock, more of that 50s twang sound, which I really dig. I'm big into surf rock, and I love this guy. This came out in... This came out in, 2015. So this one's quite a bit older than the previous one I showed. But this is my favorite. I love this. So I've been listening to those 2 like crazy the last couple of weeks. This is another great guitarist. Maybe I'm in a guitarist kind of kick lately. But this is a terrific jazz guitarist who does not get enough credit. This is Joe Jones. And he is a jazz guitarist. This is introducing the psychedelic soul jazz guitar of Joe Jones. I love the artwork too. He is an excellent guitarist, and no one in the jazz community rarely ever talks about him. He's really good. He was on Prestige for a while. Excellent guitarist. I've been really digging this. And then these I think somebody said in the last Get Off My Turntable post video that I did, wow, those are some eclectic albums. It was like 5 records that were not related at all. At least the first 3 of these were kind of like jazzy, 50s rock guitar, stuff like that. The next 2 are totally different. This is one of my favorite artists. This is Ray Charles. This is, yes, indeed, great cover. What a great cover this is. I love Ray Charles. Whenever, like a lot of times on the internet, name an artist that you never saw live that you would, love to see. It's always Ray Charles for me. I kick myself that I never saw Ray Charles. He was alive for a lot of my life, and I never went to see him. I absolutely adore Ray Charles. This is a terrific record. If you find this in decent shape, grab it. It's hard to find. This one is in pretty good shape. It's got a couple pops and clicks on it, but it's a Ray Charles record. It should have a few pops and clicks. But wonderful, wonderful record. This is one of my favorites of Ray Charles. And then totally on the other side of the spectrum of Ray Charles, I've been listening to the Cramps. This is Flame Job. I love this record. I love the Cramps. I love everything that they did. If you don't know the Cramps, they are cowpunk. They are, rockabilly, but they got, a punk edge. Just great vocals, great grooves. This is a terrific record. This is a little bit later in their, I forget what year this came out. But this is a music on vinyl. It's digital. It sounds great. I don't care. It's all about the music, baby. Great Cramps record. Highly recommend that. And yeah, that's it. That's 5 records. I've been playing like crazy. Actually, I think I'm going to go play the Cramps. I haven't played it for a couple of days. So I'm going to play that really loud. You guys, stay well. Comments, snide remarks, all that bullshit down below. See ya.